Hi there guys, it's Justin here, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you some secret settings you can use to further optimize your integrated graphics. So I normally make videos for people that have NVIDIA graphics cards, but I know that there are so many integrated graphics gamers and I don't want to leave you guys out. So you might have seen other videos or optimization videos that show you all the same old things. I don't want to do that. I want to show you a couple of other things that could further optimize your system. I do speak with authority in this matter. I used to game on a second gen Dell business laptop at the beginning of last year. I couldn't even game in DirectX 11, so I used to scour the internet for solutions, and I know that you see so many videos and they just show you the same old things. So strap in and let's get started. So step number one, what we're going to do is disable Windows Defender, because obviously at the end of the day, Windows Defender or / anti-malware service executable, it charges your system memory, and because you're gaming on integrated graphics, you don't have video memory per se, it's system memory that's acting as video memory. So the lower amount of system memory that your computer is consuming, the better performance you're going to get. So let me just show you quickly. Go into Task Manager, and here we go, anti-malware service executable. We're going to get rid of this, and then you're going to see your memory usage is going to drop. So how we're going to go about this is you're going to type in Windows key and R, and then you're going to type in Regedit, enter, and then we're going to go computer, HQ local machine, software, policies, Microsoft, Windows Defender, and then on Windows Defender you're going to right click and you're going to put in a new key. You're going to name this SparNet. Okay, and then in SparNet you're going to create a new D word, and you're going to put this SparNet reporting. And then what you're going to do is you're going to give this a value of 3. Okay, you're done with this. So now what you're going to do is you're just going to close this off, and then you're going to restart your system. Right, so I've just rebooted my system. So just to show you, Task Manager, and as you can see already the memory is 5% lower, and there's no more anti-malware service executable. So that's how you disable Windows Defender. And then when you want to re-enable Windows Defender at a later stage, you just go ahead and you press Windows key and R, up in Regedit, and then same, you go computer, HQ local machine, software, policies, Microsoft, Windows Defender, SparNet. And if you want to switch Windows Defender back on, just click this modifier and then give this a value of 0. And then restart your computer and Windows Defender is restarted. So this is very cool. It's almost like an on and off toggle. So yeah, that's step number one. It's going to bring us to step number 2. And what we're going to be doing is setting all your games to automatically run in high priority. Because obviously you're gaming on integrated graphics, which sits on your CPU. So if your game is set to run in high priority on your CPU scheduler, it's going to give you higher frames, but it's also just going to make your system less stuttery. So there are programs that you can download to do this, like Process Lasso. Don't do it, because obviously at the end of the day you want to minimize your RAM usage, you want to minimize your CPU usage. So if you have to open a program and have it running in the background, you're using RAM, you're using CPU usage, it's stupid. Don't do it. So what you're going to do is, I'm going to put this link in the description of the video. Just copy this. Okay, and then Windows key and R, type in Regedit, and I've already got this open, but what you're going to do is you're just going to paste it here, press enter, and it's going to bring you to file execution options. So now I'm going to show you how to do it quickly. So find a game. My game is going to be Control, because I need to set it into high priority still. So Control. So Control _DX11 that's the file that that I use to run control. So that's the executable file. So it's going to be control_dx11.exe. So what you're going to do here is in image file execution options, just press new key, and then we're going to call it control_dx11.exe. Great, because remember that's the executable file as we saw that the game runs off. And then just click on this, create a new key, and then you're going to call this perf options. Okay, and then in perf options, create a new D word, and you're going to call this CPU priority class. And what you're going to do here is you're going to give it a value of 3. Boom. So now, when you boot into your game, it's automatically going to be set into high priority. So just to show you quickly, I'm going to go into control now. And then let me just show you that it's in high priority automatically. So details, control, as you can see, it's automatically set to high priority. So guys, this is going to give you slightly higher frames and just make your system stutter a whole lot less. And that's step number 2. Right, that brings us to step number 3. And what you're going to be doing is you're going to be disabling services that run in the background, processes that run in the background that you just don't need. It uses CPU, it uses RAM, and as we know with integrated graphics, the lower you can get the CPU and the RAM usage, the better your system performance is going to be. So what I'm going to do is what I want you to do, is go watch this video, services safe to disable on Windows 10 21H2. It also works in 21H1 and also on Windows 11 actually. So then here is a list of all the services that you can disable. So just go through that list, disable those services. I've done a lot of testing. I know it's not going to cause any problems and it's not going to break your Windows. So go ahead and disable those services, and what you're going to see is you're actually going to get lower RAM and lower CPU usage, and that's going to lower your latency, and it's actually going to give you a couple of extra frames on when you're gaming in integrated graphics. Step number 4 is very cool. You're going to be cleaning out your temp folder completely, like you've never done it before. So other people tell you to go to your percentage temp, and then your temp and prefetch, blah, 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 blah. I don't want you to do that. What I want you to do is copy this link, and it's going to be in the description of the video. So what you do is you copy that, and then you type or put in Windows key and R, CMD, and what you do is just paste it and then press enter. And guess what? Now you're going to see every time I do this, because when you clean up your temp folders, there's certain files you just can't clean. Every program creates a temp folder, and some of those are hidden, and it's very difficult to come by it. But it cleans all the temp folders that you're not using, and you'll probably see you're gonna gain about 20. The most I've ever gained is 80 gigs of space. So go ahead and do that. You can clean all the temp folders off your computer, and your computer is gonna feel like a freaking flash. That's step number 4. Step number 5, what we're going to do is we're going to just switch off all the power saving features that we have in Intel Command Center. So go to your Intel Graphics Command Center. So I'm sure you've seen other people show you how to optimize your in-game settings. So just go and switch off all these extra filters. But that's not what I'm showing you. I'm showing you something that hopefully you haven't seen before. So you go to your system, you go to power, and you switch off all the power saving features. Because power saving features kill your performance. That's step number 5. Step number 6, and this is going to be my last optimization I'm going to show you, because then I'm going to start going into territory of It's not secret, it's not hidden, you've probably seen it somewhere else. So step number 6 is to load the Bitsum highest performance power plan. It's the same as ultimate performance, slightly better, I think, when it comes to latency. So what you're going to do is I'm going to put a link in the description of the video for the power plan, and then click on that link. It's going to bring you to this page. So then what you do is just go ahead and download Bitsum highest performance power plan, and then just install the power plan, boom boom, and then save. And what you're going to do is close that off, and just go to downloads, and it's important that you bring it to the desktop. So then just cut that, paste it on the desktop. And it's important that it's on the desktop, and I'll show you why. So what you're going to do is you're going to press on edit, okay, and this is when you press run as administrator, this is going to install the power plan for you, but that's why it needs to be on the desktop, because it's set to desktop there. So what you're going to do is you're going to find out what your PC's name is. So you go to File Explorer, C drive, users, and then the first name, it'll either be administrator, your name, or whatever. It's the first folder over here. So mine's Justin G15. So then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put in Justin G15. Okay, and then I'm going to save that. And then you just run as administrator. And what that's going to do is going to install the Bitsum highest performance power plan. And the reason you want this is because it's freaking awesome. It's like ultimate performance. It's just, I think it gives a little bit better latency. And obviously, you're gaming on integrated graphics. You want to extract any form of advantage that you can find. And I think you're going to get that with Bitsum highest performance power plan. So then you go to change performance power plan settings. Just go never, 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 save changes. Go to change advanced power settings, wireless adapter settings, power saving mode, put on maximum performance on battery and in plugged in. Sleep, you're just going to go never, never. USB settings, just disable any suspend settings in USB. PCI Express link state power management off and off. Process power management, set it to your maximum frequency that your CPU can run at. Minimum processor state 100 and 100. We want maximum performance. System cooling policy active and active. We want a computer to run our fans when need be. And maximum processor state you're going to set to 100 and 100. Display, and I think this is very important for integrated graphics. Turn off display after never, never. That's not it. Adaptive display, you want to make sure that this is off, because that's also a performance killer power saving feature. Once you've done that, click apply, press OK, you're done. And that brings us to the end of the video. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. And also I want to find out if you find these settings helpful, but you prefer me to make a full optimization video for integrated graphics, please let me know in the comments. Other than that, guys, I'm looking to grow my channel, so please hit that subscribe button. But most importantly, have a freaking awesome day, get more FPS, and it's people like you that make a difference. Cheers.